So I have spoken about the internet quite a lot, but I'm going to touch base on it again here because it is fundamental in this line of work. Internet is the foundation of your job. Without a solid, reliable, and fast internet, you're going to run into a lot of problems. If there was something to actually put money towards, it shouldn't be a webcam or a headset. It should be a bulletproof internet line. All online ESL companies will check your speed. If it doesn't meet standards, they will not hire you. So what's a good speed to go for? I always set a high ballpoint number to reach. 10 megabits upload and download is the minimum internet speed I meet, and I make sure I have this wherever I go. And no, this is not the speed all companies ask for. This, of course, varies from company to company, but if you can get this speed, you are guaranteed to be able to work for most companies. That I can tell you. There are very, very few companies that will ask for more than 10 megabits upload and download speed. So wherever you are situated, do what you can to secure a great internet connection. Wi-Fi can be intermittent and not strong enough. In this case, a cabled connection may be better. Here's a little tip. If you plug in your Ethernet cable directly into your computer, this will always be faster than Wi-Fi. I cannot tell you which internet provider to go for as you all live in different areas and countries. However, what I will tell you is that if you live in an area that supports glass fiber internet, then definitely go for that as it's the best and fastest internet connection that you can get. This is quite important to secure right now in the early stages. In order to proceed with getting yourself ready to be hired, your internet must be strong. You will not pass the interview phase if you do not pass the internet screen test, as I mentioned to you earlier. It is certainly possible that if you have 3 or more internet technical issues during one of your online teaching classes, then your contract can be terminated. So the tolerance with this is quite low, and a strong and reliable internet is simply fundamental in this type of work. It is also just significantly stressful to have internet issues. So invest in good internet. So how to check your speeds? The best way to check your speeds wherever you go is www.speedtest.net. This is the Ookla speed test and it's simply the best. So just get into the habit of running these tests wherever you go. Run it in the morning before you do classes and things like that. Always have a plan B option. Wherever you choose to teach or go, you must always have a mental plan B option in case your first internet option fails you. For example, when I lived in South Africa, there were loads of power outages in the area, and I knew that at any moment in time the power could shut off and I would be somewhat screwed when it came to my job. So I created an immediate plan B option, which was to drive 10 minutes up the road to my brother's house to teach there. I had run a speed test there and I knew it met the minimum requirements. And if that didn't work, I could always go to a co-working spot close in the area. I did on occasion have to do this, albeit it being a bit stressful. I managed to conduct class with no issues. So this is what you need to do wherever you are. Some plan B options include a relative or a friend's house near you. This is obviously the easiest option as long as you know they have the adequate internet speeds. A co-working space near you. This is always good to be aware of in the area you live. A quiet restaurant with fast Wi-Fi speeds. Test this beforehand. Go do some work there and run an Ookla speed test. And the restaurant has to be very quiet. There can't be any people in the background as well. You can also do a mobile hotspot. This can only work if you have a well-functioning phone with good signal connectivity, as well as a reliable mobile network provider, which gives you good coverage. Teaching English online will use about 250 megabits per class on average. This is for a 25-minute class. So you will need to have a good few gigabytes of data on your phone in order to hotspot successfully. Now, these above options are of course not ideal. However, they serve as a backup option if things go pear-shaped. And things will always, in some way or the other, go pear-shaped when it comes to technical issues. So every online ESL teacher deals with these issues at least once, so just be prepared rather than not from the get-go.